Lots of co-op games are getting announced this year, which is always good news. Games are often better with friends, whether it's couch co-op or just some online action. I've got a list of some games that are coming out soon, so make sure to share these with your player 2 or 3 and maybe 4. If you love the chaos of Repo but are really looking for some side-scroller styles, you're going to want to keep an eye on Lost Railway. It's an upcoming platform side-scroller where you and up to 3 friends will be playing as adorable but resilient animals fighting for loot and resources in order to keep the train running. That's your goal. Keep it running at all costs. You'll need to venture deep into underground bunkers to find the supplies you need to make your train go. Will you have to fight off terrifying monsters? Yes. Will you have to learn to adapt in order to survive the immortal boss of each area? Also yes. Will you sacrifice your friends to survive? Only you can really answer that. Whatever the cost, remember this train has got to keep moving. The Don't Starve games seem kinda like a cult favorite to me. I feel like it's an often underrepresented title, but those who play really love them. Don't Starve Elsewhere is an upcoming title where you and multiple friends can get together to build, farm, craft, explore, and of course survive. The world is filled with strange creatures, dynamic environmental changes, and things that like to stay in the shadows. The worlds are randomly generated so you can spin up a fresh new hateful environment of things that just want to take you down. This is in the very early days of announcement, and many features are being speculated upon, so make sure to follow along as new updates get revealed. If you love puzzle games, I know I do, the We Were Here series may already be on your radar, and I am very excited that there is a new one coming out. We Were Here Tomorrow follows the same format as the previous games in the series. It's an asymmetric co-op puzzle game where communication and teamwork is crucial. You and your partner are not in the same location, so you really have to rely on clues from each other, delivered through walkie-talkies, in order to escape and find some answers. I feel like these games are genuinely always a good time, even if it is a little easy to get frustrated from either point of view. I'm pretty sure the first one, We Were Here, is free on Steam. If you haven't checked these games out yet, I highly recommend you do. Away Team is a new Oxygen Not Included game. Mistakenly shipped off to an alien world, you will need to harness the environment and master temperature, pressure, chemical reactions, and more in order to survive and build a thriving colony. This entry into the Oxygen Not Included world does include online multiplayer, and this is a complete base building simulation game, so you'll be looking to battle the elements, of course alien creatures, and the perils that just come from scientific experiments as you look to fully flesh out your base. There's real-time reactions involving gas, liquid, and heat, which means you'll kinda need to keep your head on a swivel to make sure that everything is running smoothly. Proximity chat and ragdoll physics are two things that, in my opinion, go together fantastically in gaming. I know a lot of people are very vocal about the quote-unquote friend slop type of games that get churned out, but sometimes it is genuinely nice to have a silly, goofy time with friends where you can just relax and hang out and wreak havoc. Sledding Game is probably the cutest of these types of games since you get to play as these adorable little animal guys that are also competing in snow sports. You can also just explore around on your snowboard, but I feel like most sessions with my friends will inevitably turn into a competition. Whether we're sledding or having a snowball fight or avoiding getting drop kicked by a Yeti, things are bound to be ridiculous, and when you add in proximity chat, it is sure to lead to some hilarious moments. There is a demo available on Steam right now, so you don't even have to wait to check this one out. You've probably already seen clips of this game going around. Shift at Midnight is a co-op horror experience for up to 3 players where you have to manage a gas station. Another job that would probably be a lot better with friends on the shift, and a location that is popular for being a liminal space, a creepy space, or just a space filled with shenanigans. Every shift is randomly generated, so you'll never be working the same shift twice. In between stocking the shelves, keeping the store clean, and, providing customer service, you'll have to correctly identify which of your customers are doppelgangers. If you miss one, they'll come back later to try and take you guys out. If you think someone is suspicious, you can execute them. Just be sure to clean up afterwards. A couple of people behind some of the Thief games have banded together to develop Thick as Thieves. This is playable solo or co-op for 2 players, and this has actually been on my radar for a little bit because I loved Thief and I just always love thieves in games and stories for the most part. As a member of the Thieves Guild, you will obviously be completing heists to steal precious heirlooms and uncover arcane secrets hidden within this alternate history 1910s Scottish city where magic and early technology have begun to collide. As you progress in difficulty, you will unlock new gadgets and skills to help you creatively approach problems and avoid guards on your mission to become the greatest thief of all time. Did anyone else have parents who joined like specific car clubs, or maybe you yourself were in a car club? Either way, I feel like an obvious staple is to go on lengthy drives, especially if you have a cool off-roading vehicle. Over the Hill is essentially exactly that experience. You and up to 3 friends will be able to explore the world during the golden age of off-roading, choosing from an iconic set of vehicles from the 60s and the 80s. While you'll explore more quote-unquote normal areas like valleys and mountains, you'll also be able to enter portals to new areas and gather falling meteorites for precious resources. There's objectives to check off in order to unlock new vehicles, upgrades, cosmetics, and maybe you'll find some hidden gems along the way. There's also dynamic weather, terrain deformation for some added realism, and day and night cycles. It's a game that's really all about the journey and connecting with nature through exploration. And you get to drive cool cars, so bonus. This has actually been on my wish list for a while now, primarily just because I love space, but also because I played the demo and I can't wait to see how the game develops more. SpaceCraft is an upcoming space exploration and building simulator. You and friends, of course, will be exploring a massive universe full of multiple solar systems and galaxies, and along the way you'll establish bases, mine resources, design and build ships for all of your space exploration needs. You'll be establishing trade routes. It is really a massive, deep explorative dive. And the devs have been taking everyone's feedback and have really been fleshing things out in anticipation of the early access release. There's lots of story details coming, space combat, space pirates, which is really cool. There's all kinds of stuff to look forward to. Orbitals was announced, and I am so sad that I don't have a Nintendo Switch 2 because this looks so good. This is a 2-player game where you play as Maki and Omura, who are searching for help to save their home, which has unfortunately been trapped in a supernatural cosmic storm. You'll need to work together and solve puzzles in order to brave the storm wall and all of the dangers that extend beyond that in order to save the crumbling space station you call home. It also looks amazing. It's completely inspired by classic 90s anime, and I am just very excited to hear more, and hopefully by the time it comes out sometime in summer this year, I will have secured a Switch 2 for this game. This game is actually already out now, and I am late to the party for learning about it. Windrose has been massively popular all over social media. I am surprised if you haven't heard the slightest whisper about this game. Windrose is a PvE survival adventure game set during the golden age of piracy. You play by yourself or with friends, sail the open ocean, and engage in naval combat in order to conquer the high seas. On land, you'll be able to recruit NPCs and grow your settlement, gathering resources, building and designing your settlement however you see fit. And if you thought the only exploration was on the open water, think again, because there are over 100 different dungeons to explore, along with multiple secret locations and, of course, treasures to find. It's a pirate game. It's hard not to love a game that allows you to be pirates with your friends, and everything about Windrose looks like it is a good time. I am very excited to actually get my hands on it and play it. I've heard nothing but good things. There are many more co-op games that are coming out this year. This is just a small selection of things that were recently announced. Basically, now the question becomes exactly how we're all going to find time to play everything. Let me know what you're looking forward to, what you have on your lists, and I will see you in the next one.